Hello everyone, and welcome to part 6 of a start to finish journal using the Ferns and Mushrooms digital kit by Erica-Leigh. And today we're gonna do it just a little bit differently. I pulled out the 4 CD sleeves and we're gonna be working on those. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside and out of our way so it doesn't get any ink or spray on it. And these were the 4 that I had previously put into the journal, and I went ahead and marked each place with a paper clip so I know where to put them back. And I did a very thin coat of gesso on the front of each, and 2 I'm going to use as pockets, so I removed the flap, these 2, and then the other 2 I'm gonna use as flips, so they're to the side and I left them attached. And on the back I'm probably just gonna cover with some of the paper from the kit. So today we're just gonna work on the front of them. Now, if this is the first one of my videos that you've seen, you'll know I am a huge fan of Andrea from Erica-Leigh, and I've been watching a lot of her videos recently, and I wanted to have a little bit of fun with a technique that she did in one of her videos a couple of weeks ago. Now, in her video she used mica powder from Arteza, but I don't have any mica powder, so I decided to play with what I had. I created 2 different sprays here using re-inkers for some stamp pads that I have, and I used a pearlescent paint to give it the shimmer and diluted the ink with water. So that's these 2 here, and then I went digging in my stash and I found some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist from, good Lord, I don't even know how many years I've had this. I think probably more than 10 years. But after doing some color testing, I chose to use the Lime Twist, English Ivy, and Red Velvet. And I also pulled out some of my Distress Spray stains from Tim Holtz, Vintage Photo, Twisted Citron, and Fossilized Amber. And then I have my water spray bottle right here. So yeah, let's get to playing. I'm gonna set 3 aside and we'll work with 1. Let me pull out baby wipe, trying to keep everything clean. Okay, let's pull out some yellows for this one, green, a darker green. Let me grab my swatch paper, hang on. I pulled out when I was testing my colors, I just grabbed a sheet of tea-stained paper and I sprayed it with all the possible colors and picked the ones that I wanted to use. So I'm just going to use this as a guide to remind me of which ones I liked and which ones I passed on. So let's see. I definitely want to go with the Lime Twist. So let's start with the lighter. Well, let's start with the yellow and then we'll go from there. This one I'm not going to dilute. I'm just going to use as is since I already mixed it with water. But I do have to shake it to get the shimmer in the bottom to distribute throughout. And I'm just going to spray right here and we'll get started. So I'm just gonna dab it in along the edges, just get a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm not too concerned about what I get in the middle because I can always wipe that off. And there we go. I think I want a little bit more. And then we'll add in some of the darker yellow. Okay. And I'm not going to wipe it away. I'm just going to add to it. The Distress the Distress Spray stain is very very strong, so that I dilute with just a little bit of water, and I'll get some on there. Let's wipe a little bit of this off, make sure I'm still in frame, just to get a little bit of the two mixing. That is kind of pale, it's not really changing color, but okay, I'm gonna set this aside for a second, and let me move that out of the way and grab this one. Let's see, pick up some of that yellow so that none of this stuff goes to waste. Okay. All right. Let's clean up the rest with this. If I need more, I'll spray more when I get to this one, but we'll set that aside and go back to the first one. Was this the first one? No, this one. And I want to get some of the darker green on there, but this was also a very strong, very concentrated, so I'm just gonna spray it on the mat and pick it up, but I am not going to dilute it with water. Let's see, it would probably be a good idea to dry in between the colors, but yeah, I'm not gonna. Let's move that. It's coming out a bit orangey. Well. Where was the yellow? This one was absolutely beautiful, and it, when you look at it, it's such a weird color, but when you actually use it, it's actually beautiful. So I will use this, kind of mix it on there, lighten up some of that green. And I think I want to have just a hint of red. Although, funny enough, it's coming up down here and right here, but there. Just blend a little bit in. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Get just a little bit on there. Blend some of that out so that it's not so harsh. And then I think I'll call this one done. Okay, we're gonna set that one aside, and we'll pull this one. This one we can just dip. And where is it? Let's get all the edges in this color. And this one has a little bit of a purple tone, but I didn't mix any purple colors, so we're gonna have to rely on the red to give us a little bit more depth of color in there. Let me just get a section here of just plain water so I can kind of spread that a little bit better. Just dabbing on a little bit, and then I want some of this yellow on this side and up top. Okay, so the yellow's mixing with the red, and that's what's giving me the orange, so let's keep the yellow away from the red. I don't mind where the red and the green mix because that gives me a nice brownish tone, but I don't want the red and yellow mixing, so I'll keep them away from each other. The red and the green make a nice grungy look. That's drying. Let me get some more of the red, and okay, and we will get a little bit in this corner over here. Okay. Adjust the microphone. Sorry, I just realized I was mumbling, which I tend to do when I'm concentrating. But yeah, I want that a little bit stronger there, so we'll go directly and we'll wipe off the plastic. And then we will set this aside to dry. So this is what we have for this one. Let me put it over here where I won't mess anything up. Let's put this a little bit more yellow. Let's go direct. I love this color. Brighten it up a little bit. And of course I just managed to get the spray all over my hand, but that's okay. Nothing a little soap and water won't fix. So we will set that one aside to dry. And oh, see, my finger's all stained, but that's okay. I don't mind. Okay. Yellows. I want more yellows on this. Let's try this one again, and I'm gonna go directly sprayed on here, see if that makes any difference to the level of concentration. mix a little of this. It's very similar in color, but there's a lot more shimmer in the Glimmer Mist than in the one that I did. There we go. And let's get some of the green in there. Actually, I think I'm gonna stick with this green. But let's mix it down there. Get a nice little mix at the top. Clean that off a little bit around the edges. Let's see. This is what we have so far. Let's darken up this side some more. Okay. All right, well, put a little bit more of this one. And you know what? Where is the fossilized amber? That's a much darker yellow. That might give me what I'm looking for. I forgot about that one. There we go. Perfect. Bring a little over here. There we go. So we can set this one aside to dry. Okay. And then we're down to the last one. And oops, and that is this one. Let's go into the reds. See if I can get a good smattering of that all over. Some of the yellows. I'm just gonna work with what's here, and then I'll blend it out a little bit better. Clean that up. There we go. That way we don't have anything here go to waste. There we have some of the green mixing with the yellow to give us a nice grungy brown again. And then I'm just gonna dab it, get a little bit of texture in there. See if that makes any difference. Let's see how that looks. Okay, over here's a little pale. Where's my green? Here we go. Let's get that up here. Have it blend in a little bit so it's not such a harsh separation. Okay, and let's get the edges here. Give them a nice dark green on the edge. And right around here, just a little bit of green. Okay. I think we will call that done for now, and let's get that cleaned off. Okay. I think I want a stronger yellow. Let's go directly on it. And then maybe a little bit of this one directly on. And let's let that... Sorry, mumbling again. I don't mean to. I'm so sorry. Okay, this corner was a little bit pale, so I wanted a stronger yellow. So I decided to spray directly onto the envelope. So I'm going to set this aside, and then we'll clean up, and then I'll try to dry them a little bit. So hold on, let's put that there. Let's clean up my mess here. You always want to wipe your nozzles off. Make sure there's not any of the stain blocking it. That way your nozzles don't get clogged. And that's especially important for any spray that you have with shimmer or mica powder. You definitely want to clean off your nozzles so that they don't get clogged. Let's get that one done. And last one. Oh wait, no, one more. Sorry, I hate seeing spots on them. So, okay, we're up to 23 minutes. So I will be, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video. I know I didn't really accomplish much, but I am trying to keep the videos under 30 minutes. And what I will do in the meantime, I am going to hit the envelopes with my heat gun to dry them off, and then I will come back in the next episode, and then we will be finishing them up, because then I won't have to worry about dry time after this. So I know it's a real quick video this time, but I'll have another one out for you real soon. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And oh my goodness, look at that. Anyways, if you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you, and let me know what you think. Yeah, so until next time, bye.